Today, I'm going to share with you my top 5 pieces of advice if you want to quit your job, sell your car, abandon your family, and move to Southeast Asia to start a photo and video production company. My name is Todd Brown. I'm a filmmaker and photographer based in Bangkok, Thailand. I've been shooting professionally in the region for the past 14 years. I moved to Southeast Asia almost 15 years ago because I followed my dream. I wanted to live abroad and practice the profession that I love. I wanted to tell stories with photographs and video. I wanted to be in a location where I could walk out of my building and immediately be immersed in a different culture, in a fascinating culture, see different architecture. I wanted to constantly be inspired by new and different things. If videos like this sound interesting to you, then make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. All right, let's kick it off with number 1. Embrace the adventure. Being an expat is awesome. It's fun, it's exciting, it's adventurous, but it's full of people that are also full of shit. Don't listen to anyone telling you how great where you plan to go used to be and how it isn't anymore. It's still great. There's always going to be someone that's going to tell you that it's impossible to get a visa, or you're not going to be able to open up a bank account, or you'll never be able to sign a lease without an actual work permit. This is all not true. I know so many people from all over the world that are working and living in Southeast Asia as a professional photographer or filmmaker. If you want it, you can make it happen. Moving on to tip number 2, research and connect. I realized on a trip to Cambodia in 2008 that there were so many nonprofits, there's so many NGOs needing professional video and photography services to tell their story. I moved to Phnom Penh, Cambodia in 2009, and for a good 3 to 4 months before I moved, I was online every single day, reaching out, networking, connecting with different potential clients. I sent them an email, I sent links to my work, and I explained to them who I was and what I did and how I can help them. I was so surprised at how many people responded. In about 100 emails, I might have gotten the 20% response rate. So even if you're not in the country yet, even if you haven't moved yet, it definitely pays off to start networking. Tip number 3, low overhead. This is great for 2 reasons. First, most of the money that you make from your work, you get to keep it. And the cost of living in most countries in Southeast Asia is quite low. So that will go really far. Where else in the world can you work as a DP for 1 day and pay your rent for the next 2 months? Maybe even 3 months. So the key is when you're working, work, save the money, keep working, take as many jobs as you can. That's what I did. And then, for whatever reason, when it's quiet, enjoy it. Take a holiday. You've deserved it. You've earned it. I mean, when I first moved, I probably said yes to everything. Probably way too much. I did some of the most boring films you could possibly imagine. I probably know every single type of rice paddy cultivation. 6 months, 3 months, wet rice paddy cultivation, dry rice paddy cultivation. I know more about growing rice than any Jewish kid from the San Fernando Valley should. The key to not worrying is having a low overhead. Tip number 4, this is something that you might not want to hear. However, I'm amazed at how much it's really benefited me. Tip 4 is sometimes do stuff for free. After having lived in Cambodia for only a few weeks, one of my new friends had asked if I could film for a few hours a play that she was in. It turns out that one of the actors in the play was also the head of one of the big nonprofits there. And a few months later, they were looking for a filmmaker to make 3 films about 3 different programs they had. The actor remembered that some filmmaker had filmed her play. She reached out to me, and within a few days, they hired me to make these 3 different films. That would not have happened if I had not volunteered my time for a few hours. And tip number 5, this is my favorite. Be the filmmaker that you would want to hire. Have remarkable customer service. Make working with someone a delightful experience. Of course, be competent, efficient, and reliable, but more than that, be kind, friendly, and fun to work with. There you have it. Those are the 5 things that I've learned. If you're a filmmaker or photographer living outside your country, I'm excited to hear what your top 5 pieces of advice are. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.